Welcome back to Recollect.
Hi,
I'm Tom.
I'm Tiffany.
And today, I'm taking us back to the year 2000, but I forgot what month already, so let me just get into my phone here. Oh, December 9th, the year 2000. Recollect.
Oh shit, bitch. Good thing because I almost picked like 2001.
Listen, I just did a 2001 not that long ago, and the songs are vastly different on this chart than they were on that chart just 6 months prior. So here's what was happening in the world.
I completely skipped that part. Wow. I really shortchanged everybody. Sorry.
Listen, well, we were doing new things.
Yeah, I was overwhelmed.
The European Union was acting to curb mad cow disease.
Triggered.
The number one movie at the box office was How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version.
Mm-hmm.
And the United States Supreme Court ruled that the recount of the 2000 presidential election in Florida should be halted and the original results should be certified, thus making George W. Bush the winner of the U.S. presidential election.
And that's on what?
Yikes.
Yeah.
And then this is a couple weeks after this is like a week after, but on December 15th of this year, the third and final reactor at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant is shut down, and the station is shut down completely.
Wow. That's intense.
What was 12-year-old you doing?
I was in 7th grade. I had Miss Gelston.
Okay.
Who I desperately wanted to be my homeroom teacher at the time. I did not want Miss Barney because Miss Barney was a pain in the ass. And Miss Galston was cool as fuck. She taught Spanish.
You had Spanish? Oh,
yes.
You were in middle school.
Yeah.
So you had
I was in
Spanish
7th grade, honey.
I was 10.
I'm trying to think what else I would have been doing at the time.
It's almost Christmas.
My hair was straighter. Because I stopped getting my hair permed in 5th grade.
I do remember you once saying on this podcast that your perm was almost grown out entirely at this point, and I was like, just going to let that one go.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to make you talk about your perm.
My hair got permed from the ages like 5 or 6 till I was 10. Traumatic.
You wanted that?
No!
I'm just asking. Who was getting, was it Josie?
Yes. Josephine wanted my hair permed, honey. She took me in and paid for those perms at the J.C. Penney salon.
That hurt. Was it at the, which mall?
Century 3, of course. Century 3 was our mall. I lived and died by that mall.
I just can't. I can't. I hope. That's wild. I like for J.C. Penney feels so regional, but I know it's not. But it feels regional.
It feels deeply personal to my life. Have I ever told you that when I was a toddler, I would literally say to Josie, "Go to J.C. Penney, buy shirts." That's how often we went to the fucking mall. That I, as a child, was like, "Go to J.C. Penney, buy shirts," because that's what we did to bond.
Buy things.
Yeah. Go figure. I'm going to have to think about what else I was probably doing besides writing Backstreet Boys fan fiction and whatever.
Depending on if there was snow or not, I was maybe sledding because it's almost Christmas time.
Oh, I'd be sledding.
Yeah.
Ice skating. That was also a moment in middle school.
I was one of those kids where like my mom would like help me get bundled up to go play outside, and I'd be outside for like 10 minutes and be like, "It's cold, I'm wet, I'm done."
I've had it.
But I don't think like trying to be a problem. I just was like, "Nah, I'm done." Like I wasn't trying to be like, I wanted to go out and play, and then I did, but I didn't go out like for a sufficient amount of time. And then like we would have to not undress, but like take off the outer layers, like the snow overalls and the coat would all come off downstairs, and the boots, so it could be wet and it could drain into the drain because it was the basement. Yeah, probably playing with Rachel and Bethany across the street.
Shouts out. I was hanging out with Sam, of course, because she lived across the street.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, what I probably got for Christmas that year. That was, like, what I was thinking. I don't know if it was too late, like, to get Spice Girls memorabilia, but I feel like I was probably still getting, like, Spice Girls dolls, Barbies situation. Even though the Spice Girls have disbanded. They're, like, merch, I swear, like, extended beyond their reign. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Or, like, pink Power Ranger stuff. Or I was trying to think of, like, maybe I was something into else when I was 10.
I think I got a keyboard, like a
One of those
piano.
guys over there.
Yeah, I think it was this year, and I was like really excited about it. I wore a lot of white eyeliner. My bangs were cut like this,
like parentheses hair.
Yeah, but I think they were supposed to be straight across bangs, but they made me self-conscious, so I would part them.
Bangs, they really have like fucked up a generation. Everyone.
I loved bangs, and then I would keep getting them even though they like stressed me out.
Why did they stress you out?
They just stressed me out. If they weren't right, I would like focus on where they were laying on my head. Probably because I have ADHD and can't use my brain. So I would just like fixate on them kind of. I don't know if that's an experience you but I just
I mean, like I had the emo bang,
fidget.
But one of these would be like my solution. Just like a flick it up and like I wouldn't care where it would land.
I would literally go like this. Because I'd be afraid that they weren't laying right. I also have a cowlick literally right here.
I have so many.
So why I ever thought I had the business of having bangs, like why I ever thought that was a good idea is so confusing to me.
I think my friend Amanda in middle school had that same thing. But she like, I did the side part bang. Like
I did that eventually.
Yeah.
That was a lurk.
So much hair. Okay, well, not even the right era. We were
No.
2000. Pre 9/11, that's always something to mention. We hadn't lost our innocence yet.
No, not yet. I was probably really into merchandise from the store Rave Girl. Not Rave, which was on the second floor of JCPenney Mall. Rave Girl, which was on the first floor of JCPenney. Of the mall.
What, the
Century 3 Mall. Sorry.
I was like, what
I'm
kind
still
of JC?
I'm still on JCPenney.
You were
But
a Penny's girl.
I really was, honey. Pennies.
I wore something from JCPenney's to the Beyonce concert, so who am I?
Exactly. We're not above it.
Everyone thought I was wearing Ivy Park, which was like the real gag.
That's hilarious. We were talking about
I was like, this was $30.
What our most expensive concert experience was.
Oh yeah, that's easy.
And I don't want to name names as to who had the most embarrassing one.
Well, what was the concert?
Seeing Jason Mraz in a middle school auditorium. I don't want to name names or shame.
Do you know how much it cost?
I don't know, but it was a lot. I don't want to yuck yums. And this was in like 2014.
Can you tell me off mic?
Yes.
Do I know them?
Yes.
Was it Karen?
No. You have to leave that in. You have to leave that in. No, they don't know who Karen is, but you have to leave that in. It wasn't Karen.
Oh, the listeners might know who we
I don't know. So I just... But it's not Karen. But that's so funny that you thought it was Karen. How much were your Beyonce tickets?
$800 a pop.
That's what I thought. Worth it, though. That's pretty cool.
I had a great time. I paid off that credit card, and it took me 4 years to do it. I was like, when I paid it off, I was like, I did again. Like, there was, like, no question about it. I was like, 100%
Easily.
I would do it again.
I was, like, bragging about how much money you spent on those tickets in this conversation. Because I was like, they had to have been close to $1,000, if not $1,000.
And I bought two,
right.
and I didn't make Kristen pay me back for hers. Because I was like, that's where I want to sit.
Like, you're coming with me,
yeah.
So whatever.
Anyway. American Idol hadn't started yet.
Wow.
That's like a thing to think about too. What a time. Okay.
Was I in 7th grade at this time, or was I still in 6th grade? No, I was in 7th grade.
Okay.
What a moment. I love the 2000s.
All right, let me pull it up here.
So much. I'm really mad I didn't do the Where Was the World in 95. I would have loved to have known that.
Okay. This song is number 10 on December 9th, 2000. Ooh.
Oh, this is Shape of My Heart by the Backstreet Boys. I can already tell.
Yeah.
Baby, please try to forgive me.
Yes, so this is Shape of My Heart by the Backstreet Boys. Written and produced by our friends Max Martin and Rami.
Always.
Co-written by Lisa Miskovsky. This is the lead single from Black and Blue. I know I'm telling you things that you already know, but this is for you, dear listeners, who are not obsessed with the Backstreet Boys.
Looking back on the things I've done, I was trying to be someone. I played my part, kept you in the dark. So,
The shape of
wait.
Who's that?
Wait.
I have to pause the song soon.
Okay. I really needed you to hear that.
I quit this podcast.
Loneliness is tragical. They know this song has not aged well because I will tell you what, when I saw them live like last year, they like played the first, I don't know, 30 seconds of this song and then faded it out tastefully into something else. The song sucks.
So this was nominated. Let me tell you more about this song. 'Cause I
Please.
didn't know. It was nominated for Best Pop Performance by a Duo or Group with Vocals. Our
Well,
favorite category in the top 10. I told you, like, everything's nominated for that. Music A&R experts anticipated Black and Blue to outsell No Strings Attached. And this was the song that they were putting forth first to make that happen.
What a mistake.
It is stated that this is the sound of a boy band becoming a group of men. Because it's referential.
Oh, I don't know about that.
And according to Wikipedia, you might know something different. This is the band's last top 10 single in the Hot 100 to this day.
No, that's
No.
not true now.
Okay.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Ooh, maybe. I was going to say, so their album DNA charted.
Well, I'm talking about a single.
I know. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I remember you saying that.
Don't Go Breaking My Heart or whatever it's called.
Go breaking my heart. I know what song that is.
Yeah. That did fairly well, but I doubt it made it to the top 10. So this could be, which is a fucking shame because the song was not good.
No,
Debatably. The fact that they thought this was going to outsell. Wouldn't have the comparable album been Celebrity, not No Strings Attached? No Strings Attached came out close to Millennium, I thought. Because they were both their second albums. NSYNC and Backstreet Boys, respectively.
I don't know, but it might come up later.
Oh my god. Okay. So, did you know that there's a Rolling Stones album called Black and Blue also?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if they were referencing that or whatever.
I don't know. I doubt.
What a time. I recorded this on a cassette tape when it dropped on the radio, made its radio debut, because I was ready.
And you were disappointed? Were you disappointed as a 12-year-old?
No, not as a 12-year-old. Not at all. I actually saw them in concert on the Black and Blue tour, probably because it was far more affordable than seeing them on the Sears-sponsored Millennium tour. Yes. This is a side note, but famously in canon for me,
Tiffany's canon.
there is a singer-songwriter named Crystal with a K that was on the Backstreet Boys label that they were promoting at this time. And she was their opener, and she also had a song on the Princess Diaries soundtrack. And I was obsessed with her. Crystal looks like a lesbian. She just does. And I was very into her. Loved her. I loved the show. I had the best time, even if it was a little disappointing because it was.
I was looking for people who were surprised by your last statement.
Listen, leave me alone. I'm gonna have to pull up a photo of this woman. Do you
Was
have
it with
any?
a K? Crystal
Yes.
with a K? Do I have any like relations to this? Relations to this?
I
song?
fucking
Like,
really doubt it.
No.
She's in my recent like booked marked.
Does she still make music to this day?
No, but I watched The Princess Diaries recently, so I was like renewed, like my brain.
You're like, I remember her.
Literally, look at her.
The
I wasn't kidding, and I usually don't say things that pointed.
You saw her with this haircut.
Yes, the spiky tips.
Yeah.
She had like literal spiky tips haircut.
She looks fake. Like she looks like not a
A
real
doll.
person.
She looks like a doll.
Yeah, is she Russian?
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway, are you bopping or sobbing this song?
Honestly, it's a stop. I'm not listening to this. And I love my boys. I just bought their, actually on Brianna's word, and we had a whole conversation about it because I was having a little bit of a mental breakdown over it. I bought their homecoming concert that was recorded in like 98 or 99. That was first album only, and I was watching it the one day, and I literally was like losing it. I will support the boys until I'm dead and in the ground, because that was just like a pillar of my life at one moment in time. But like this song, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop it too. I don't think I've heard it enough to like hate it as much as you do.
I don't like even hate it. It's just not that good, and it's boring. AJ had to go into rehab at this time. I wrote a letter to teen people and was like, you need to talk about how AJ went to rehab, because it's very admirable that he sought help when he needed it. And they wrote me a handwritten note card back. I didn't even get a form letter.
I'm sorry.
No, that's pretty cool.
Okay, you ready for number 9?
Wow. Yeah, I am. What a journey. I feel attacked.
Now we had a visit from this artist a couple weeks ago, and she's coming back into this like. I don't remember this song.
Oh, this is Faith Hill.
Yeah.
This kiss.
The way you love me.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, I love the way you love the way you love me. There's nowhere else I'd rather. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Famously easily confused with This Kiss, because I feel like this kiss sounds similar. You one wish.
This song is
I
bad.
wish you could see the way you kiss.
Who wants to see anyone kiss any? Like,
Love watching you.
do you think Faith Hill kisses with her eyes open?
Ooh. Crazy. Ooh, I love the way you love the way you love me. There's nowhere else I'd rather. Wow, 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 wow. We're actually the worst.
We always wait till like the most annoying part of the song at least to get to, so we can make the noise and then like move on.
We're like, okay, now we're done with this song.
We don't have to linger on this song for too long because I don't have too much to say about it. It was written by Keith Felice and Michael Delaney, and it's the second single off of Breathe, and far subpar, like not as good as
sucks.
this song sucks.
This song
Super because I really enjoyed when we had Breathe, like when Breathe was the moment.
Was fun.
It was like good, and when she goes, just breathe,
We got
and
to
like
really do that.
Yes, but this mama is garbage.
It's garbage, mama.
Such garbage. This song, it doesn't even go anywhere. She's such a talented singer. Why is she
Could
doing?
we do like a worst of Recollect bracket also?
I suggested that.
I think that would be fun. This would be up there. This song is sucks.
Here's the only problem I could see with like a bad bracket is that we're gonna have people we don't like in it. Like we're gonna get an Eminem song in there, and it's like gonna be like, well, fuck him.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get a Justin Timberlake song in there. We're gonna be like, well, fuck him. But this song sucks. This is actually a contender for maybe is the worst song we have come across thus far.
This song really sucks. I would never listen to this.
So I assume that you're gonna stop this.
Oh, of course. Fuck this. Yeah. No, ma'am.
Yeah, we're just gonna move right along from this.
Oh, God, I really want Brittany to be on this. I feel like the time is right.
Now, we've talked around this next artist a lot but I don't think we've had them in the top 10 yet. So
is it in sync? Oh, it's Pink.
It's Pink. And it's so funny. I was just like, this song's absurd to you the other day, but I had not picked this week at that point.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then I found this week because of another song, and I was like, how appropriate. You probably liked Pink because she looked like a lesbian at the time. She has the short haircut. She has the big glasses. There's a lot of cultural appropriation happening with Pink in this time.
It was not her idea.
You know,
also, you know that they leaned into
Hold on.
her.
Let's not wait to let this. Let's just recall these lyrics. Most girls want a man with a bling bling. One real love. What were you saying about her? It's not her idea.
So, at the label's behest, they did not specify her race on purpose because the very heavy R&B overtones was their direction for her. So they purposefully didn't state one way or the other. Pink is very white, by the way. But during this time, if you look back at photos and such, they purposefully were very vague about it.
Well,
which is horrible.
If you want to talk, she reminds me in this era of Pink, she was like an Herbs. Do you remember the Herbs? It was the Urban Sims,
but the Urban Sims, yes.
Like Pink was what white people refer to as urban. There's so much. Anyway,
you go.
Did you know this song was written by Babyface?
That makes sense. There you go.
And how is this the first time Babyface has come up on our?
I don't know.
That seems bananas.
That does seem a little.
This was her second single off. Can't Take Me Home. It's widely speculated this. First of all, Pink did not write this song.
No.
But somehow it was speculated that she wrote this song about Lindsay Lohan, Jessica Simpson, and Paris Hilton.
What? They really did reach back in these times.
To be fair to the public, later on she does actually write about Jessica Simpson.
She does. And Britney.
And this won the Best Pop Video at the MTV Music Awards that year.
Sure.
Now, I do like some of Pink's songs from this era.
Oh, I do too.
Yeah.
There You Go.
Looking pitiful.
Just because of that, you go.
I think that's how I learned the word pitiful.
Probably.
That feels like, that feels right. Like it was a moment I had. Of course, this time it's going so smoothly. That's
I'm
so
disgusted.
annoying.
I worked so hard to find my week also. So the fact that it was like a mess just hurts my heart.
I'm sorry.
It's fine.
But I watched that Pink concert thing on Netflix. And she does all of her old songs in a medley as she's like in this thing that's spinning her around at like 90 miles an hour.
That, which is insane.
Bananas.
She's an incredible human being. And the fact that she still is making music right now to this day and is like raking in coins. We love to see it.
Well, one time Pink, Britney, Beyonce did that Pepsi commercial.
I know.
And they are all still relevant
to
today.
It's a hot commercial.
So for this song, are you bopping or stopping it?
Soft bop. I don't think I'm listening to the whole thing, but
I'm gonna stop it only because I lost my mind the other day when this song randomly came on my Spotify and it was like, most girls want a man with the bling bling, and I was like, I think I'm out. Like I think I'm good. Like I think I've had it for this, but that was fun for a minute.
Fair.
She does say shoddy in this.
I'm telling you. Oof. Big oof.
Are you ready to move on to number 7?
I am.
Here we go.
That's crazy. What are the fucking odds of that?
That I would pick like Shaggy's next hit on mine, like mere.
6 years later?
Yeah.
I don't know what to do.
I still can't believe that Shaggy is this person. Nigga.
All this time she was tending that she never took her eyes off me.
You better watch your back before she turn into a killer. Just review the situation that you caught up in.
You know, he released an album with Sting. Like in recent times.
That sounds like 2 midlife crises happening together.
Don't stand so close to me.
It wasn't me.
Oh no.
So this is the first single from Shaggy's album, Hot Shot. It is Shaggy's highest charting song to date. It was the best-selling single in 2001, so the next year in the UK. This song samples a song called Smile Happy by War and was the inspiration for Liam Payne's 2017 single, Strip That Down. Strip that down for me.
I think
Yeah, it was a moment in time.
Sure.
This song was not intended to be a single, but Hawaiian DJ Pablo Sato downloaded the album from a Napster-like service and discovered that It Wasn't Me was the standout song from the album, and he started radio playing it. And when he played the song, the phone lines lit up, and within a few days, it was the #1 requested song.
I wonder if this man got his money. Because he basically made this popular.
I don't know.
Did someone pay him? I hope that man got his money.
Or maybe it was like, what if it was like an A&R move where like they were like, this isn't going to be a single. And like one rep was like, I'm going to send this to somebody who's going to make something happen. Now, to me, this song, there's like this very specific moments in time where like a funny song catches a drift in its sail and takes off, because it's the only reason I can imagine the song
being popular? Yes.
And for all the things that like I wasn't allowed to interact with as a child, I remember this song playing and like the radio would not get turned off. Like if there was never like we can't listen to that. Maybe it was like my mom like, you should be straight. You know, like this is straight culture.
Oh my God, ew.
You were about to push that microphone over.
I
like,
was going to. I was
not that one. This one? Not that one.
I'm not. I'm not. You saw me.
Yeah, I did. My eyes are about to get really big though.
I wouldn't do that to you.
But when
disappointed in Judy. I'm gonna say it.
Disappointed
in Judy.
That was just my accusation. That was my
shield the youth from Shaggy. We don't need them to know that this was popular.
Can I tell you? I don't think it was around this time. As I don't know when the Wedding Crashers came out.
That was like 2004, 2005.
Okay, my mom and I went to see it in theaters together.
Yikes!
And she literally tried to cover my eyes when the boobies started popping up in the beginning montage.
I'd have been like, first of all, you're safe. Because I don't give a fuck. But second of all...
Right?
What are we doing?
Also, side note, they let my brother go early, but he's going to go straight to his room. So...
Okay.
Yeah. So as to not be around us.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. He texted me that, and I was just like, before he opens the door, and then I don't want you to go, ha.
That's fine.
Okay.
Stop. Oh,
yeah,
please.
But I can't believe I've watched straight porn. Like, I'm not dislike boobs, but like, I don't Titillate me. Ah. Okay. You ready for, you're stopping it too?
Yeah. I feel personally attacked.
The straights made that happen.
They did.
It's like anytime that something could be like funny to a straight man in a song, it like
Has to make
popular.
money or whatever. It's like, stop. I think plenty of things are funny. What about me?
Ironically, none of the things that we find funny have to do with cheating on people.
Also true. Just like
could you imagine if like a queer person put a song out about like cheat?
would never happen.
No.
Most certainly wouldn't make this level of money.
No. Okay.
I was taken on a ride I didn't consent to in that song.
Okay, this is number 6. I just had to check the number.
Okay.
It's so weird that 2 boy band ballads are in this top 10.
Yeah. I had this record. Don't get it fucking twisted. This had to be when this record was winding down, though. When the visions around you bring tears to your eyes, and all that surrounds you.
Do you not cry to me while you're singing this song? Because
I would never.
It looked like you were about to, and I was like, we are not.
I'll give you hope, keeping your faith when it's gone.
I remember the song, but I don't remember the song.
I remember the song.
That's because you partook in boy band culture.
I did. But this is kind of a heater.
Is it? Just because you know all the words doesn't mean it's good.
And hold you right where you belong.
No.
Till the day my life is through. This I promise you. This I promise you.
So this is the 3rd and final single from No Strings
Exactly.
Attached.
Had to be winding down.
The song is included on all 3 of the band's compilation albums, which I don't know how you could have 3 compilation albums for a band that released 3 albums. The most recent one was released in 2014. Just because we were curious. The song peaked at number 5, and the song was and I tried to figure out which group this was supposed to be for, but it was originally being written for a 3-person girl group by Richard Marx, but the A&R exec for NSYNC was looking for a ballad and specifically reached out to Marx, who was like, yeah, I can rework this for a 5-piece boy band. And that's what it is. And I don't remember this music video, but it was apparently...
They were in the forest with really big sweaters on.
Yep, that was basically what Wikipedia said. Like, they were in turtlenecks in Redwood National State Parks. I'm gonna stop this. I don't...
Soft bop.
Oh, Tiffany.
I choose my choice. Soft bop.
Do you have a moment with this?
Yes, actually, after the first chorus, when JC's voice comes in again, I've loved you forever and lifetimes before, and I promise you never will you hurt anymore. It's so good. It's so good. His hope, but JC's a gifted singer.
He tried a single career.
Oh, talk about cringy shit.
And then he went to be a judge on a dance competition. Choices.
Yikes. Wow. That really took me on a journey. No Strings Attached is a wild ride start to finish. BTW.
When I was trying to figure out which girl group it was written for, I ended up on this E! article from the year 2000 that they had archived. And then a video of them making the video where they were in the... Yeah. They were all like painted like dolls. And then I just spent
There's a making the video for that.
I spent a solid 20 minutes trying to figure out how the person who did their makeup did that. And that was what I was trying to find the answer to one question.
They did look like dolls.
They did. And then but I was also like, well, how'd they do? Like, I like want to talk to that person because I would like to recreate that.
It's pretty fun.
Yeah, for a Sephora look, if I look like plastic, I think people would be very uncomfortable. I already think I make people uncomfortable. And I think this will just make it
Let's
better.
hope so. I will take
Okay,
you
you're not ready.
in my
You're not ready for number 5.
right where you belong.
You ready for number 5?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Oh. Talk about straight culture.
If I go president, would you still call me Superman? If I'm alive and well, would you be there holding my hand?
You know these are the only people that would play Trump's inauguration.
Oh, sister, is that true? Fuck them.
They asked so many people, and these were the only ones who would say yes.
When you're hard up from Munty. It's your last famous song.
What happened to the Superman money? You said this was number 5? Okay, so where's that money? What'd you do with that 3 doors? Down?
They went down.
After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you.
Now I'm wondering if my friend Matthew Gregory, who really loved this song at the time, is a Trump supporter. You know a lot of the words. That's sus. You still call me Superman.
I still know many of the words to Gangsta's Paradise as well.
That's less troubling to me.
All I'm saying is that there is a portion of my brain dedicated just to song lyrics. It's not my fault this is included.
You ready for some fun
This
facts?
is a stop.
I'm going to tell you the facts just because
Tell me the
I
facts.
looked them up, so I will be sharing them.
Okay! You never sent me honorable mentions for this.
I texted them to you, and I said...
No, you didn't.
I did.
You didn't. I promise you didn't. Where?
Well, let me show you mine.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you did. Wait. Oh, you sent them to me at 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, and I followed it with a, sorry to text these to you, Google was being stupid.
That's why I don't remember. This was at 7 in the morning.
Well, I was trying to give you time to pick some honorable mentions.
I mean, I'll be able to pick some. Especially from this time period, but...
The accusation. I resent it.
I have one already. I'm so annoyed.
At whom?
Just this general song. What do you mean, who?
Oh, I thought you were like trying to be annoyed with me.
No.
A new collage is ready. Thanks, Google Photos. So this is the debut single from the band. It was originally released as a demo for local play in Biloxi, Mississippi, and then was picked up by a few other stations by December 1999. The song was written by the drummer Brad Arnold in his math class, and it was the first song he ever wrote. And they interviewed him about the song, and he like had the dumbest retort. He was like, "It's like deeper than you think it is." I was like, and then he just quoted the song, and I was like, "Is it?"
No, it's not. No.
As of April 1st, 2019, the song has been performed 493 times by the band. And I was like, that's so specific, I have to share it. Because someone really did that.
That's insane. And also kind of gross. I'm literally grossed out. Oh my god. The honorable mentions for this list are pretty poppin'. I gotta say.
I feel like I want to wait for you to pick your honorable mentions to move on.
Oh no, you can go.
Well, no, I want your...
Wow. I really like music from this period.
No, it's a good time. Okay. So this is number 4. And this is how we ended up on this week.
This is the song that did it? Oh, this is Samantha Mumba. I can already tell you that. Miss Samantha Mumba. Samantha Mumba.
Samantha Mumba.
Yes.
Gotta tell you.
Oh, yes.
Your love for me came as a waterfall, flowing inside me like never before. Your love for me, something I didn't say, but baby, I know better now.
Very nice. That special feeling just first inside. It was over you, nobody else.
Oh, baby.
Don't wanna love you if you don't love me. Don't wanna need you if you don't need me to. Don't wanna tell you this now, but it wouldn't be right if I didn't tell you this tonight.
Did I maybe cry while singing that chorus near a few days ago? Yes.
You
it was
were having
pure
a
darkness.
Tough week. A tough week. And the week of Thomas Cornell was a tough one.
It wasn't good.
No, it wasn't. I'm sorry.
This is Samantha's debut single. It is written by Bagan Arthur. Co-written by Mumba herself. This spent 22 weeks on the Hot 100 charts, and this is its peak.
It was a TRL fave, too.
I love this song.
I feel like this is the video where she's in, like, the pink tube top and the jeans, and she's just, like, stomping around and, like, jumping off of buildings and shit. I'll have to confirm that.
You'll have to. You were more into music videos than me.
I was.
So, this song was remixed in 2008 by Mickey Modell. And Samantha liked the remix so much, she re-recorded some of the vocals from the track. And then there's a music video for this version where she is teleporting to different clubs because the clubs are dying because no one's dancing. She gets the clubs dancing.
Sounds truly like some 2008 shenanigans.
And wouldn't you know it that Samantha Mumba retired from music in 2011? And that really bums me out.
She's chasing her joy elsewhere.
I'm bopping this. I
bop that. Are you kidding?
When I tell you, I forgot about the song, and then some reason it like came onto Spotify, and I was like, "This song slaps."
That song fully slaps. Now that I've got you all alone,
She was going
after
low.
all this talking on the phone.
What was that one?
Phone.
Oh. Baby,
That's you.
I know better now.
You know what that takes me to?
What?
Riding the Music Express at Kennywood.
I hate that ride.
What?
That ride.
I love that ride. It just goes in a circle. Plus,
You were
I played-
clearly never the fat friend, Tiffany.
I was always the fat friend, Thomas. That's where you're fucking wrong.
I don't want people squishing me.
It was fun. Plus, I played the good music. That was like the whole point.
No.
Plus, I would just
Nothing
laugh.
about going in a circle with a double dip on the way up and back down is fun to
I
me.
loved it. There was one time where we went to Kennywood, me, Stephen, and Victoria, and literally rode that ride like nothing short of 15 times. We just kept going on it.
It's just, for you listeners at home, it just goes in a circle very
Yeah,
quickly.
it was fun.
And it goes up, it comes
It
back
goes
down.
down. It was so fun. It was so fun. It was probably like around this time because
That
that
makes
was
sense.
like fun.
Samantha Mumba always leads me to Christina Milian. Like, they're like the same thing in my head.
Somebody hit the lights so we can rock it day and night.
People getting down, that's right.
From AM to PM.
Woo!
That song, last I checked, was not on
Music
fucking
really does love to
Spotify.
go, woo!
They do.
They said,
Somebody hit the
woo!
lights. That song fucking slaps too.
It does. I'm pretty sure I bookmarked a week that has it in it. Okay. This is number 3. I can't even look at you and hit play on this song. I have to look the other way.
This is With Arms Wide Open.
It is.
By Creed. I'll just hurt all
Girls today.
Well, I just heard
So bad.
the news today.
I don't remember it. I just know the chorus.
Seems my life
See, this is what gets you into trouble for being into radio culture. This. I avoided this,
begin to pray.
but you are stuck in this darkness.
Tears of joy
Your brain has stored this.
down my face.
With arms wide open,
Under the sunlight.
welcome to
this place. I'll show you everything.
I didn't ask for this. This isn't what I wanted.
Why can't I get my phone unlocked? I'm trying to pause it.
If I'm ready
Okay.
to
Phew.
be the man I have to be.
Okay. So, this is with Arms Wide Open by Creed. This is their third single from their second album, Human Clay. This song peaked at number 1 for many weeks.
Too many.
It's written by Scott Stapp and Mark Tremonti. This song was nominated for Best Rock Song and Best Rock Vocal Performance by a duo or group at the Grammys. The song was written when Scott found out that he was going to be a father, if you couldn't tell. And this is a review of the song that I found on rateyourmusic.com from the user GOZ. The 80s had corny power ballads like Every Rose Has Its Thorn and Headed for a Heartbreak. The late 90s, early 2000s had post-grunge ballads like this. Both eras laid it on real thick, but at least the hair metal balladeers didn't sound like Eddie Vedder with a big-ass wad of dip in his mouth. Sorry, Mr. Stapp, but your Billy Ray Cyrus, achy breaky heart sounding ass voice is always going to sound... it's always going to be a barrier for entry for a lot of people.
I love insults that have to be like something ass, like the connecting needing to be the ass in the sentence.
Anybody that doesn't like a singer pronouncing every vowel sound like or Earl is going to have a bad time. Even for those that don't mind the voice, I still don't think Scott Stapp utilizes it for what this song needed. The song is selling itself on being grandiose, emotionally powerful experience, but the vocal delivery surprisingly doesn't carry its slack. Despite all the Earling and yerling Scott Stapp singing, he doesn't change his tone or delivery throughout the song at all. It stays one note throughout and doesn't build up to any crescendo or anything like that. Instead, the song relies on over-the-top video and increasingly over-the-top instrumentalization to sell the grandiosity of it all. It doesn't work. It just feels like trying to overcompensate for a lackluster vocals, then working in sync with the vocals to enhance the overall mood. The string section becomes so overbearing and overwrought that it just makes me roll my eyes. I roll my eyes even harder at the video with its special effects that haven't aged well, for it ending with Stapp on the mountaintop posing like the big-ass Jesus statue in the Rio de Janeiro. This tries way too hard, but ironically doesn't try hard enough where it really counted. This was written on May 24th of this year. GOZ took the time out of his May.
What
in
a
his
fucking
lockdown.
wild ride.
I saw it and I was like, this is too
He
good.
said,
He
you
said
know
it
what
all
I've
for
always wanted to do? Drag this song on the internet. And you know what I have time to do now? That.
He said, I have the time.
Period.
He's like, I've been waiting. He cracked his knuckles. He sat down on rateyourmusic.com. He's like, let me tell you what it is, Scott Stapp. Who, I don't even know where's he?
I don't care.
This is a stop.
Obviously, this is a stop.
Up with Faith Hill. Very, very could possibly be the
worst
worst
song.
we've been. It's all good from here. Like you're in for a treat. Well, at least I hope you are, because maybe you'll have a TLC version of what I had last week.
We're going to 2.
This is number 2.
Dun, 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 dun. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. This is an iconic music video.
Now, I don't remember the music video, but I know this song.
They're in the desert.
It's after midnight and she's on your phone, saying come over 'cause she's all alone. I could tell it was your ex by your tone. Why is she calling now after so long? Now what is it that she wants? Tell me what is it that she needs? Did she hear about the brand new Benz that you just bought for me? 'Cause y'all didn't have no kids, didn't share no mutual friends, and you told me that she turned trick when y'all broke up in 96. What you gonna do when you
Which was
can't
only
say
like
no?
4 years before this.
Right.
Which feels very far removed.
But it's not. At the time, 96 was only 4 years ago. 96 now is 4 years ago, so how you gonna handle that? What you gonna do when she wants you back? Oh, we have a visitor.
There's no need to reminisce about the past, obviously, because that shit did not last.
The song was written and composed by Christopher Tricky Stewart and songwriting partners Tracy Hale and Tab, who did not have his own Wikipedia article. You can always tell they didn't stick around.
No.
Whenever you can't
Rest
click
in
on their name.
petals to that man.
So this is the second single from Maya's second studio album, Fear of Flying. And this song was originally a rap song, not from Maya. She just overheard it being worked on in the studio next to her whenever she was recording this album, and she said,
I want that.
that was essentially what happened.
Give me that.
And Tricky Stewart reworked the song for her.
That's nice.
And this was recognized as one of Billboard's greatest 100 songs of the year 2000.
So, you know the part of the song that's like, dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
So the video, they're in the desert,
Mm-hmm.
and she has on a fantastic outfit, but more importantly, they have these big poles, and they stick them down into the ground, and then kind of dance around them during that part. So, dun 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 dun. It's so good. Iconic behavior.
Now, I'm hearing 10-year-old me going, what is it that what is that? What was I singing? Now as an adult, I love this song 1,000 times more than I ever did. And I think not that long ago, I heard it for the first time in a very long time. And I was like, this song is it. Miss Maya had some shit to say.
She was that bitch.
She was that bitch. It's an obvious bop.
Obviously.
It's an obvious bop.
Obviously.
Now it's that time in the show where we get to our honorable mentions, and I'm gonna pass the aux.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I gotta do it. Oh, yeah, because I have the list here. So, what do I start with? We'll start with this one. I'm sorry that I accused you of not sending me the fucking things. I was asleep. I should have scrolled through whatever you sent me. Obviously, I didn't. I probably didn't retain. That's what that was when I first woke up and just
whenever
the
first thing you texted me this morning, you're like, I saw to the TikTok I had sent you.
Yes. Did not retain any
No.
of the messages above. That's fine.
Ooh, pause. One more time. The third time's always the charm with this.
Yeah, this one right here goes out to all the
Outcast.
babies, mamas.
The Three Stooges, they come out right at the chorus.
Baby mamas.
Never meant to make it up to
Yeah,
cry.
go like this.
I thought this song was about Janet Jackson for a very long time. Never
A valid
meant
thought.
to make it up to cry. I apologize.
a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize.
A trillion times.
I loved Outkast in middle school for sure. So Fresh and So Clean. Ain't nobody don't ask me. I'm just so fresh and so clean.
Or I know you like to think that your shit don't stink. But lean a little bit closer to I poo poo poo. When I saw Nick
Wow.
Jonas in concert, he covered that song.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready for mine?
I am so ready for yours. Oh, this is Dream.
This is Dream. It was number 11.
I
It like
saw.
just missed it. I had no connection to the song as a child. But one time I was drinking at 5801 and they sure played this music video and I had like a That's So Raven like flashback moment and I was like, this song's amazing.
It is.
This song, and is this the one they're in the Jeep?
They have on pink pants.
Oh, and they're in that room.
Yeah,
But there is one that they're in a Jeep.
I believe so.
There's also a Kelly Clarkson song where she's in a Jeep, but that has nothing to do with this. I just figured I would tell you that.
Trying to touch you with a sweet kiss. You can put your pretty eyes.
He ain't got his hands tied, no chains to unlock. So free to do what he wants. He's into what he's got.
And that's me.
He loves me. He loves you not.
Iconic.
It is iconic.
Poor
Iconic.
Dream.
Iconic.
They never took off the way they deserved.
Okay.
Is this right?
If you really love me, then why are you leaving me? I can't think about this crazy day. I lose sleep just to dream.
Why?
About you, baby.
Why?
I'm going crazy, crazy, crazy just to drinking about you.
Is this Casey and JoJo?
Yes. I'm going crazy, crazy, crazy just to
I wish you had taken some more time to look at those honorable mentions.
Oh, I love this song. You hear that autotune? They were ahead of their time.
What happened to them? They just
don't
like
know.
stopped. Give that back to me.
Listen, we all can't pick fucking Destiny's Child. We all can't pick the Toni Braxton song. Okay, I saw the other options. I saw them. I want to let you know I had a fourth honorable mention. Getting a little tired of your broken promises. I famously brought this up on another episode.
No, I don't think it was eligible for honorable mentions that episode.
No.
Remember when they were just like, bye Aqua, bye bitch, and then we're Cheetah Girls? And then
They sure
Sabrina was just like, I'm gonna go win Dancing with the Stars now.
No, I'm not the one. No,
There's
I'm
some
not
auto-tune for
the
your nerve.
one. Doing it down.
You do or you don't. You will or you won't. No more. No more. Baby, I'ma do right. You can't or you can't. Be a man. No more. No more. Baby, I'ma do right.
Ooh. No, I'm not the one.
Say it again, no.
Oh, I'm already on my third one? Okay.
Yeah, this
I mean, we already know what it's gonna be. You already know what it's gonna be.
it's Nelly.
Almost. EI was on this list.
Oh, I didn't have to pick this song. I remember I was gonna pick this.
Ooh, yeah.
That's what I've been wanting you all to see. That right there.
Just stop. There's nothing you can do or say.
Baby,
I had enough. I'm not your property as from today.
baby.
You might think that I won't make it on my own, but now I'm stronger than yesterday. Now it's nothing but a mile away. My loneliness ain't killing me no more. I am stronger than I ever thought.
I'm gonna take this away from you.
That's fine.
Because we will sing the whole song if we let it.
Used to
Still go with the flow.
The background noise. It's like, don't. I don't know that another human being has ever looked more beautiful than Britney Spears in the Stronger music video. If you have my phone number and you want to text me right now, I have at least 3 to 4 gifts saved on my phone from the Stronger video because she looks so stunning.
I just like, there's a lot of good moments in that song, but when she goes, look at that.
Come on now.
The self-referential.
We love a self-referential quay.
And I only realized that last year.
I know, because you texted
And I was
me.
like, what? And I was just listening to the song. And and since I have seen other people come to that realization, I was like,
I've been known. I've been known.
Okay.
That chair really tried to take Britney's dancing ability from the music video. She got hurt on that fucking chair, bitch. Fuck that chair.
okay, this is my last honorable mention. And I hope this is the right version.
Oh, is this... You know I fucking have this in my phone. This is Southside with Moby and Gwen Stefani.
Yeah, it is.
Hold on, look.
This is almost our
It's
first.
shortlisted. It's shortlisted. It's the first song, because when I saw it, it stuck out to me. I love this song.
Here we are now.
You have to let it get there.
Yeah. Also, it didn't matter that Moby was on the song. I was all about GWEN. Also, she's making her music come back this year. You don't believe it? This doesn't have one on it.
Not enough. I don't know who that person was, but I don't know that that was Gwen.
It just says
Stefani.
Moby.
Either way. Okay, so here's my problem with Gwen Stefani. Is she's lame now.
Because she's...
Married to Blake Shelton. She, like, changed her face, and we're all supposed to act like we don't know. And it's like, I guess that's your journey to take, but also, like, you couldn't just let it happen for you. Like, you had to start dating this man, and then you had the audacity to marry him, and she just, like... She just went down a path. And I just don't appreciate it. I also cannot hear myself at all now.
You're on there.
Okay, just as long as I'm still on
And
there.
I can hear you in mine.
I don't know what happened over here. I got very upset and talked shit about Gwen Stefani. So the problem with that is that you're going to play the next song, and now I'm not going to know what it is.
You can't hear me? Can you hear me?
No,
in the headphones?
I can't hear
Oh, God.
anything. There you go, there you go. You just had to move it. Perfect.
Oh my god. Okay. Is everyone ready for the number
Gwen
list?
Stefani is just corny now. I like have seen because she like wore an outfit that was reminiscent to the outfit that she wore in Just a Girl music video. Like No Doubt was like a ska punk band.
I remember.
And now she's like a very consumable product and isn't even like trying to do something interesting. So like, it's going to be a no for me, dog.
Here's number 1.
Dun, 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 dun,
Lucy Lou,
dun, dun, dun,
with my girl Drew,
dun, dun, dun.
Cameron D and Destiny.
I love when they did this. Destiny Child was good for like being like, hello?
Question. Tell me what you think about me. I buy my own diamonds and I buy my own rings. Only ring is lovely when I'm feeling lonely. When it's all over, please get up and leave. Question.
Tell me how you feel about this. Try to control me, boy, you get dismissed.
We came back. We bounced back.
My own bills. Always 50-50 in relationships. The shoes on my feet, I bought it. Clothes I'm wearing, I bought it. The rock I'm rocking, I bought it. 'Cause I depend on me. If I want it, the watch I'm wearing, I bought it. The house I live in, I bought it. The car I'm driving, I bought it. 'Cause I depend on me. I depend on me. All the women who independent, throw your hands up at me. All the honeys making money, throw your hands up at me. All the mamas profit dollars, throw your hands up at me. All the ladies truly feel me, throw your hands up at me. Girl, I didn't know you could get down like that. Charlie, how your angels
Just get down like that. You ready to learn about this song?
Yes, I am.
It was written, produced by Poke and Tone, Corey Rooney, and one Beyonce Knowles
Of
has a
course.
writing credit on this song. It appeared on the soundtrack of the Charlie's Angels movie.
I sensed that.
Yeah. But like I was saying, I love whenever like they did this on Bootylicious. She was like, "Are you ready? Hello? You over there?
Oh, fuck.
You over there?
Michelle.
Is everyone? Are
Can you handle this?
Yeah, they were like, "Is everyone ready?"
Beyonce, can you handle this?
No one was ready. This is the first single to feature vocals from Michelle Williams, who joined the band in January of that year.
Jumpin' is also on this list, though. So did she just like?
Her vocals are not on it. It's the two old girls,
It's the other Letitia and I forget.
Latoya and Latavia.
Oh, there we go.
But Farrah's in that music video, and she wasn't. Her vocals are not on
That's
that. But
wild.
Farrah's vocals are on this track.
They play too
Bananas.
Much. They play too
Bananas.
fucking much.
Farrah was only a member of the band for 5 months,
That is far too much.
and I learned
mama.
that all from like this like
That
particular
is
thing.
too fucking much. Hi, Riot. Hi.
So, it was number 1 on the Hot 100 for 11 consecutive weeks.
I was obsessed with this song.
Oh, me too.
I had it on a CD single.
I think I had a hit clips of this. I also think I had this microphone that was basically like a hit clips microphone that you plugged into your TV, and it was almost like a video game. It wasn't really like a video game, but you would plug it in with like the red cord, the white cord, and the yellow cord, and you would sing and it would come out. You come out your TV, and this song was on there.
They would never let me have such a thing because I would have been a menace.
We need to get one of those ones for the car, and just drive around and terrorize Pittsburgh.
Can we please?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so fun.
So this is number 77 on Billboard's list of 100 greatest girl group songs of all time.
Understandably so.
Not their best work, but
This song's
s-
iconic.
yeah.
It has a place.
And I didn't know this, but this song was submitted by Beyonce's garbage father and then manager to the Charlie's Angels soundtrack without her knowledge. That man,
He was the
he's
worst.
awful. And we're never going to get that full story, which is
Never.
so upsetting.
Because Beyonce is not that kind of girl. She will not drag him publicly, except to say that, like, he is not involved in her business work.
we have to wait for Blue Ivy.
That'll be the only one.
Yeah.
When she owns
Yeah, when she gets that
98%
diary.
of
that
the company, she will say, my mama, she told me, my granddaddy. Ooh, that's our only chance.
It's not daddy's girl anymore. It's mommy.
Whew.
Mommy's little girl.
Wow, what a list.
Truly, you get the best, you get the worst. That was like a solid combination of
That
the
was
two.
so confusing.
Some of these top 10s are really confusing. Like, just like your list for last week, this list was like, what was happening? Like,
I don't
what
really
were we
fucking
doing?
know, truly.
Also, like, it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh, that seems to me more now on the charts than it ever has before. Because of Mariah Carey's push to...
I know. Well, and people... All I Want for Christmas for You. It just got certified like 8 times platinum or something crazy. She just broke some new record.
Good for her.
Honestly, get the bag. Period.
She has the lock on Christmas. Like, she doesn't have to fucking worry.
When I'm raising my children, they will believe that Mariah Carey is
Santa Claus.
pinnacle part of Christmas. Fuck Santa. Santa's creepy and weird. Mariah Carey? That's a different story.
I don't plan on having children because...
Hopefully I'll pop out a couple and you can like get your...
I don't need it.
I don't need it.
I didn't even think about dealing with your children at Christmas time.
Ugh.
Because you're going to be like, Tom, get in the spirit. We'll be like, I can't.
Oh, you'll get dragged. Period.
Then don't bring them around.
That's not going to be an option. Sorry about
No,
it.
December's canceled for us. Once you have children, we don't hang out in the month of December.
No, you'll be fine. You cleaned up that child's puke the one time.
Oh, but that's because I was laughing at the child, which was different.
You'll be fine. It's going to be great. Don't besmirch
What a
my
great moment
future
of my life.
child.
That was so funny.
Every time you're like, fuck these kids. Fuck these kids. I'm like, okay, but you did hold it down. So now that I know that.
That child's mother couldn't clean up, though, the throw up. So who was going to do it? We weren't going to leave those poor cafe workers to clean up his vomit?
You come through in a pinch.
I don't want to have to.
I mean, I'm going to try not to put you in that fucking scenario.
Yeah, no more Decembers.
But
that's how we do it.
stop. You are stopped.
I can't be. This isn't what I wanted. I didn't ask for this. This isn't what I wanted. That's me whenever you have children. No.
Not you being dramatic. Like in the room shortly thereafter I have a child.
You think I'm going to be in the room when you deliver a
No,
child?
I said shortly thereafter.
Oh.
After. I don't want you in there.
I don't want to be in there. There's not going to be room for me if this all keeps up.
I don't know that it's happening anytime soon. Cut all of this. This is not relevant. Cut this.
It's totally relevant.
Cut it.
I'm not cutting this. You want all your peas? You're in a pod.
So everyone can hear about your awful behavior. Regarding
They all know I'm awful.
We have to end the episode so I can tell you about Jason Mraz.
Oh, yeah, yes. Was that this episode that we were talking about?
I don't know, but I have to tell you.
Well, dear listeners, we hope you've enjoyed the video
Whatever
version of the
this is.
podcast. And we hope you have. This is going to go on temporary hiatus. There will still be video content. It just will be
Different.
Zoom. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you so much for
Thank
watching
you.
and listening.
Thank you. We
to both
appreciate
things.
you.
You deserve that.
I guess you deserve this.
we definitely deserved whatever happened
Whatever
on the last
this was,
episode.
yeah, whatever that was, we deserved
We
it.
deserved it.
You just got dragged into it.
Sorry. Bye.
Bye.
Red Collar.